have the expendable means.
That's right.
You know, so I don't kudos him because he should be doing something like this. But I don't reprimand or chastise those who don't either.
Right. No.
Because it's their money, and if you don't have the philanthropic spirit, don't do it.
Right.
Because the hell, like,
Be a little more.
no, you're good. Like, you're doing this for the accolades, you know? Like, don't do it if you're going to do it for the wrong reasons. So,
right. And a lot do. Right.
Yeah, and a lot do. And I don't believe that LeBron is doing it for the wrong reasons. But like I said, I'm not going to give him overwhelming kudos. You have an abundance of wealth. This is not really affecting you.
Doing, right.
And this is a tax write-off for you, sweetheart.
Well, it's almost like Oprah's the same way. I mean, I love Oprah, but I'm like, Oprah, you do know that's probably you have a good, very good financial advisor who probably said, hey, you better start giving away these cars because, you know,
no,
and I'm pretty sure
tax write-off.
Right,
It benefits them.
I don't think they actually said that out of their heart. You know what I mean? I think somebody actually
no,
said,
somebody probably gave her that advice because she's coming from the same cultural disparities that we just talked about.
That's right.
A mama that didn't want you till you became famous, molestation, being thrown away. You know, so she didn't know nothing about that.
Right. So same thing with LeBron, right?
So
it's like, hey, you're being rewarded for shit that we think that you thought of on your own, but you probably didn't.
No, but some of it may have been an honest desire.
Right.
And because I don't believe that he's not genuine because he does more than he can do the basic and still get praised.
Of course.
And same with Oprah, you know. So I'm grateful for people like them who, you know, want to use their wealth, even though it benefits them. But that's what the white people do, and that's what the rich people do. The people with no fame and all the wealth, they donate, they write it off, they get richer. You know,
yes, they do.
They help people in need, and they feel better about themselves. And you know, or less guilty about being the one that made it. You know, it could be anything.
Well, let me take it further. Mark Zuckerberg. That nigga don't. His wife is the philanthropist. That nigga don't do shit.
But at least he's not faking.
But right, that is true too.
Yeah, like I said, if you're gonna do it genuinely.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Because if you're not doing it genuinely, it's no point. Don't nobody know.
Yeah. But no, I mean, some people give him like such credit and high praise. I'm like, no. Even for Steve Jobs to fucking what's Microsoft's Bill Gates. Them niggas don't sit up in the morning and just want to get a chair. No, their wives do.
Is the one
thank you.
That is, and there's some male philanthropists. Typically, it's the wife. You know, it is what it is.
Right. So I see what you're saying. Right. I don't all give total praise to. No. Because I know it goes to somebody else. Trust me. I know it goes. Them niggas are so they're arrogant, selfish, narcissistic, all those traits. And I've seen both Jobs movies, you know, with Steve Jobs. That motherfucker was an asshole. He was a billionaire back in the day and had a daughter. He didn't see his daughter until 10 years later. Like, you're just now seeing your daughter. You were and he fought his girl on child support.
That's why I laugh when people think that black and Spanish people are the only ones with the kind of drama. White people have it, and the rich have it just as much as the poor.
Yes, they do.
The only difference is the rich has the means to cover up
to
the
fight
bullshit.
And lawyers, exactly.
And it's harder to see bullshit when everybody's dressed nice and everybody's happy smiles.
That's true.
You know,
that's
like,
true, because you don't see you don't see the sadness, you don't see the crying.
I'm like the lack of the separation of equity and equality, you know, and disparities. Everything starts to show. Everybody knows your business. You gotta go to the system for help at some point.
That's right.
You feel me? At least the rich can cover it all up. I can pay somebody under the table to raise this baby that I'm, you know, or I can slide the mama some money. She stays quiet. Kid don't meet me, but whatever. I didn't really want that baby anyway. You know, and the same kind of attitudes, but it doesn't really get called out or chastised the same way.
Because even in the movies, they still didn't, you know,
they're not going to
expand on it. They told a little bit of it, but it wasn't like. Like, this nigga was an asshole. And I'm not saying I wish cancer on anybody, but I'm like, I kind of understand his death.
Sometimes karma is a bitch.
Exactly. I'm like, hey,
it comes back to get you.
It came back on him. Hell yeah. I'm like, hey, now I understand it better. I don't feel sorry for him. Because I did. Remember when he died? Like, oh, that means Apple products ain't gonna be good. It had nothing to do with Apple products. That nigga was just evil to everybody.
Yeah,
everybody.
Just a dick. And some people are like, Trump, he's just a dick. If you don't yes sir him, he's a dick. And some people are just like that. Narcissistic assholes.
Shit is crazy,
it's
man.
Nuts. It's like, no sense of like humanity or anything like that.
No. I'm like, dude, you are a billionaire in 1984-ish. I'm like, nigga, I was only like 6 years old. Or no, I was like, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I was 8 years old. I'm like, nigga, you got billions back in those days. And you still don't get no. No, he went to court several times fighting her, or his lawyers in the court for him. Like they said, that's how much money he had. He didn't even have to go to the court hearing.
They ain't even gotta show up. Your heart, your character, your personality, none of that.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make you happier, contrary to popular whatever. You just not struggling and stressed about bills. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Everything else can be exactly. You can still be depressed. You can still be a dick. You can still just take it out on the world. And to everybody on the outside, it looks like you have it all. Why the hell are you acting like this? Most ideas out here are stolen.
Yes, right.
I mean,
Black people
think about it. Yeah, I was about to say, think about how many.
NASA, the whole space program.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
the remote control, black man, the street light.
Jack Daniels, Uncle Nearest.
Amen. Amen. And in dentistry, there's a lot of like inventors who made like wooden teeth, false teeth, like way back. I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta get back into our history. From ancient mama to recipes that the French use. I'm like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me Asians didn't make this? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we made a lot of shit that would blow our minds.
You're the help. The problem solver. The worker, the workhorse, the gears that make shit turn and function.
Actually, I don't even know why I touched you. I was supposed to touch on the front side when you turn over. I don't know why. I'm tripping. Because that Bill Gates shit got me kind of pissed off. You know, in the IT, because we have to write reports on certain computer programs, where they came from, the invention of the internet and all this other bullshit, right? And I'm looking at it like, so you guys have been super wealthy behind all of this. This is just technology.